What's up, guys? Sorry for the airplane noises and ambulance noises. I live next to a busy road, so if you hear any of that stuff, sorry about that. Let's get into the video though. So I ordered a new product from Anker. If you guys don't know who Anker is, they make things like wall power bricks for charging your devices, battery packs. This one's very large. They make smaller ones as well. They make charging cables, you know, all kinds of things like that for Lightning, iPhone, Android, you name it, they make the cable for it. So I got a new product from them. This is just a little USB charger for the car. One thing I like about Anker is they have pretty minimalistic packaging. When you open things up, there's not a lot of excess waste. They put a little note right here, thanks for choosing Anker, just little subtle things like that. But very clean, neat, minimalistic packaging. Let's bust this open really quick. This is a dual quick charge car charger. Right off the bat, the quality looks nice, looks, you know, solid, very solid, no rattling. You know, some of these on the cheap ones wiggle around and stuff. Feels very solid. It's not real carbon fiber, of course, but it just looks good. If you plug that into your vehicle, it's going to look nice. Little subtle branding here. Once you plug that in, it's actually out of the way. But I haven't used this yet. But once I do use it, I'll post another video on how well I like it, how well it performs, things like that. The reason I bought this one was because it claims to, let's see, it claims it's a quick charge. So it claims that it can fully charge 2 iPads while you're using like demanding apps and stuff like that and not have them drain the battery. Usually if you charge your iPad while using some, you know, heavy battery intensive apps, it's going to barely trickle charge your iPad while you're using it. So we're going to see if this guy can actually fully charge 2 iPads at the same time while using battery intensive apps and then both get a hefty charge and not just slowly trickle charge. We'll see. See what else we got in here. Really nothing, just a quick little easy card for you. Happy, not happy. You open it up and they just tell you, you know, happy. Thanks for the business. Tell your friends and family, share it, which is what I'm doing. If you're not happy, simple instructions on how to return it, customer service numbers, you know, some easy stuff like that. Here's a little tiny welcome guide. You don't really need one for this product. Let's see what it says though. Just plug it in, charge your tablet, yada, yada, yada. Just gives you size and weight, you know, voltages, things like that. Don't expose to liquids, don't drop it. Just typical stuff. I don't believe these are made in USA, and honestly, I'm usually a big fan of made in USA. It's where I live. But on something like this, you know, when they provide a quality product, I don't really care where it's manufactured. You know, I'm happy to support this company because they make a great product. Their packaging's minimalistic, you know, simple. Haven't had a problem with any of their products I've ever used. We'll get into the other products I have from them just to show you guys. So I have this massive Anker battery pack. You can see it's been dropped 1,000 times, broken, hasn't died yet. Actually has 3 charging ports that are quick charge. And this one's special because it has 2 inputs. So most large battery packs like this, you're gonna take, you know, 12, 24 hours to charge them fully because they have 1 charging input. This one's special because it actually has 2 inputs right here. I'll show you guys how they plug in. And I actually keep this cord, you know, twist tied together so I always have it. And I always use this power plug here to plug in, and this will charge this whole thing in I think 6 hours, maybe 8. Can't really remember. I'm pretty sure it's 6 hours, which is actually incredible. This is a 26,800 milliamp or 28,600. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's an absolutely massive battery bank. It's actually not that heavy for its size. I'll compare it to a phone really quick. If I can find one. I can't, my phone's not with me. But just, I got some AirPods just to give you a size reference. Here's some AirPods. You know, it's fairly massive. It's about as big as my hand. But I keep it in my backpack on long trips. It'll fully charge an iPad at least once, maybe twice, depending on the size of your iPad. But this thing will fully charge, you know, 3 phones at once easily, no problem, with plenty of battery life to spare. I've charged phones, GoPros, an iPad, and still had some juice left over. So it's a great battery pack. The thing I really like about it is You do have to buy the larger size to get this dual inputs, but having this thing charged up and ready to go in 6 hours means I can go on a trip and, you know, use this thing dead in one day and then charge it overnight for a quick 6 hour, you know, charge session, and it'd be ready to go the next day without waiting 12 hours for it to recharge. So just another really solid Anker product. Their build quality is great. I've dropped it on concrete tons of times. It's gotten its share of, you know, nicks and damages. Yes, it is cracked, but it's still going strong, hasn't broken open yet. Tons of scratches. Their cords, their charging cords, sorry, I bumped the camera there. Very durable. I think they have like a bend test rating on them, so how many times they're able to be bent without pretty high number. I'm not gonna sit there and do that obviously, but of your wear and tear, you know, the normal iPhone cables tend to wear out here easily. I've never had an Anker cord wear out at the joint here ever. You know, just nice rubber. If you actually take like a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser or some Dawn on a little rag and actually just wipe this, this will turn back stark white, brand new. I've had this one for over 2 or 3 years now. Their cords are great. Every time I buy a charging cord, always buy Anker because they just, I know they're gonna last, I know they're gonna work. I've got white ones, black ones, different things. Some are USB, some are iPhone, but they have solid quality cords. Even the cords they send you with the power banks. You know, some people send the skimpy, really thin cords. These are thin, but they're not like skimpy. They're still, you know, quality plugs, quality product, get the job done, good stuff. So anyways, we'll see how I like this guy. I don't have any doubts it's gonna perform. Very small, very nice product. Anker also did make a power brick for the new iPhone. This is not it, but they made a power brick for the new iPhone that is cheaper, and I believe it's better charging power and actually smaller than the power brick that's supposed to come with your iPhone, but they quit including it in the packaging as of this year, I think. So if you guys have a new iPhone and are looking for a charger block to get it, you know, to the fullest capacity on quick charge, hit up Anker. They have a block that's about half the size of this. I think it's actually cheaper than Apple's, smaller than Apple's, and more powerful than Apple's. So watch out Apple, because Anker's, you know, they're pretty much owning the market with the charging accessories and stuff like that. I like how their stuff just has, you know, subtle branding, nothing flashy, no awkward colors or anything. It's all just clean, you know, minimalistic looking. There's no branding on this even, I don't think at all. I was small, didn't even notice it. Look at that. Nothing obnoxious. You know, they don't really need to flash their brand on all these products in like big red bold font, because, you know, people just know if I have this and somebody asks me what do I use, I'm going to recommend their product. You know, the use, the durability, the reliability speaks for itself. Overall, solid product. I'm just trying to think of anything else I should mention about them. I know they usually sell through Amazon. They do have a website, but if you go on Amazon, you can usually get their stuff at a pretty good discount. I think they have like 3 or 4 packs of these. You know, get a bundle pack, get them for cheap. You can buy them online, but I think it actually directs you directly to Amazon to order it, which is actually great because it gets it to you quicker. You know, 1-day shipping, things like that. So that's just my thoughts on this new Anker Quick Charge car charger. Like I said, once I use it, I'm going to plug 2 iPads in and see how fast they charge, or maybe just 1 iPad, see how fast that charges, and then give you an update on how I like it. Looks like a pretty solid product, so we'll see how well it performs whenever I get around to testing that out. Anyways, yeah, hit up Anker. They make good chargers. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.